Hey, what's up, guys? This is RinKa Plays, and today I'm trying out and playing a game called Livber Smoke and Mirrors. So, for now, it's in the demo version stage, but I, decided to still check it out. So, let's see what we have here. I see her in my dreams, her and that house on the edge of a cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter. The one bearing her name, my old love, Lilith. 5 years ago, on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in, but now she's calling me back to the house. Wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out. So, it's a visual novel game, and it's supposed to be a little bit scary. Welcome home, my love. I actually never have played a scary visual novel game where, I guess I have, but those were more or less like point and click games, so I don't know, we'll see. Narrator. Oh, I do have some options. Oh yeah, nice. So, for past, the Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of Livber. Oh, I can hover over it and it says what it is. Livber, a coastal nation in the northwest of Gaia, governed not by central authority but by a 9-member council known as the Court of Trade. It is highly advanced in seafaring. Gaia, a windswept world of 15-island nation, home to unique races and cultures. Okay, so far past the Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of Livber, there's a whirlwind roaring in the east. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know the power it holds. Enough to alter all of the Gaia. A womb for gales to blow out of. But you come here, you wait standing in the heart of twilight, silently, eyes shut. 5 years later, once again, you stand at the door to this house. A letter clutched in your hand. So we do have some options. What am I waiting for? Read the letter. Yeah, let's read the letter. The raindrops fall on the paper, landing with soft patterns. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from being blown away by the wind. The silvery moonlight, trapped between the clouds, shimmers across the ink spilled from a woman's hand. You read the lines again and again and again. My love, if you're reading these lines, it means there's still something inside your heart that belongs to me. I have always told you death is far too ordinary a thing to keep us apart. I will give birth to our creation in our home, beneath the place we once shared. You must be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot be left undone. Turn back, pass through the dark, complete us. Turn back? Okay. We were always meant to be one, and we still can be, my love, as long as you have the courage, as long as you do not fear. I'm waiting for you in the never all, Lilith. Could this really be true, Lilith? Is she truly alive? Let's go with this. You want it to be true, don't you? You want to hear that Lilith, the woman you left for dead 5 years ago, still lives. You long to feel her love again. Yet there's a question that won't let go of your mind. If she truly lives, how much of her is still her? Let's go with I don't know that. The question, unanswered, keeps growing in your mind. Your gaze drifts into the distance, as if the answers might lie out there. But for a moment, the clouds part, and the moon's silver light spills across the sea. Each and every shimmer scatters into 1,000 fragments, but you remain still, all your limbs stiff with waiting. Standing before the door of the house, perched on the cliff, beaten by the waves. Yeah, let's go with this. Why here? Why would Lilith call me here? Where else could it be? This is where the two of you began. The wooden house on the cliffs by Livber's shore. This is where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, and your first lies. All buried here. This two-story hovel raised upon your memories. Let's go with the first option. I guess I can never escape my memories, can I? They will find me in the end. Unfortunately, you think your memories are at your mind. Most people do. But in truth, they are fragments, bits flaking off the world around you, carried by the wind and the rain and the sun and the pale moonlight. They slowly gather around you. They mix with the air you breathe. They seep into your body and carry you elsewhere. Truly, carry you. They keep doing it until you have convinced you have moved on. They're obliged to. Are you saying I never really left this place? These questions still have no meaning, and neither do the answers, but in time, they will. You shouldn't stay out in the rain any longer. Let's just open the door. Oh, a cat? Okay. Just as your hand reaches the door, you hear yells voiced from beyond the threshold. Wait, that's the same letter, right? Yes, okay. The winged bacterium cutie, who never truly leaves you and never truly belonged to you. Her white fur glows, if soaked in light, not rain. Cutie? A domesticated bacterium believed to hail from the Sky Nation due to its non-functional wings? Oh, I can inspect some areas. Okay, I didn't know that. Yell, our winged cutie. I never found out how Lilith came to find her. Okay, and what's here? The doors worn by rain and wind. The winds born from the whirlwind in the Cardia. Even now, the breeze against my face reminds me of home. Okay. She spreads her wings and leaps swiftly toward you. Landing at your feet, she shakes the droplets from her coat. Then she sits back on her hind legs, head tilted, amber eyes, watching you with curiosity. Meow? Meow? Let's lean down to pet. Maybe this yell. I guess she liked it. Yell gently brushes her head against your feet. Then she stops before the door. She looks up at it with a soft stroke. She traces the door frame with her paw. Then she returns her amber eyes to you. Wait, there's light here, no? Oh yeah, okay, interesting. So, well then, take a deep breath and reach for the door. The wind falls silent for a moment. You hear the waves of the sea easing in the distance. Far, far away, the flash of lightning strike blinds you, but its thunder never reaches your ears. The raindrops hang, waveless, in mid-air. Yell glances at you one last time and spreads her wings, then leaps into the shadows between the rocks. Your fate embraces you. Let's open the door. The door creaks open, but even you do not know what you hope to see, do you? Your guilt has chased you all the way here, and at last, your sins have caught you. I'm ready to face my past. No, you wish you were. As you crack the door open, the air brushing against your face is stale and musty. The sweetness of towleaf flower mixes with the scent of something burned. Towleaf? A white-colored plant resembling the forget-me-not flower. It pulls you back to that festival day, to the moment you first met Lilith, and then you see her, standing beneath the dim light, like she's been torn from the heat of this house. You lose your breath. A chill crawls up your spine, and you freeze. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling, whether from fear or excitement. You can't tell. A whisper slips from your lips. Lilith. She doesn't see you. Bend slightly over the table, trying to light a candle, just as you remember her, Lilith, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie and sin. This is the moonlight of the late circuit, that sweet stretch when all of Gaia drifts to sleep on Melton, but there's no more sleep for me, not anymore. What? I don't know, let's inspect her. Is this really her? I remember this chair. One of its legs was shorter than the rest. It was made from a piece of shipwreck washed ashore like everything else around here. Okay, understood. So let's continue. Let's maybe go with this silently. Is this really Lilith? Like in our head? You stare, stunned, at the woman who stands before you. She should be dead. Her hair no longer shines like it did that festival night. Reddish-brown strands fall over her shoulder like wet strings. Her skin is sallow, a ghost-like paleness, and her eyes. The moment she turns her head and you meet them, another hollow question slips from your lips. How? Okay. You remember the festival night. A warm breeze carries the city's aroma far away. You two slip away from the crowded streets. The early black's crimson glow wraps Lilith's hair like flameous aureole. The noise of celebration fades behind you. Right there, you hand Lilith a bouquet of white dahlia flowers. She looks deep into your eyes. She smiles. Tossing her hair back, she asks the same question. White dahlia flowers. How did you find these? There's nothing. Let's go with there's nothing I couldn't find for you. A beautiful lie, told so well, even you believed it yourself. My love. She looks at you, as if about to say something. A pained smile touches her lips. The silence hangs between you. You have finally come. 5 years later, how could you write this letter? With my love, of course, with the love I hold for you. Each letter carried my blood. Don't pretend you didn't feel it. You knew. I whispered every word to you before, my love. What I hear now is not what I heard back then. A pained smile appears on her face. My love for you never ended, but it's good that you're listening now, because I have much to tell you. Tonight, I will talk about the things left unsaid when you abandoned me to death. Come, sit. When the candle's flame flickers on the table, Lilith's smile widens. It stretches into a grin, baring all her teeth. You think you see something squirming beneath the shadows of her face, but the moment quickly passes. So we have an option to sit or refuse if it is really you. That's a good question. If one of the leg was shorter of this chair, we shouldn't be able to sit down there. I don't know. Let's firstly ask maybe this question. No, I won't sit before you. Give me an answer. Is it really you? Lilith slowly approaches. You now see her eyes more clearly than ever. Something writhes behind her gaze. Her body leans towards you. Inching closer, you feel the sweet aroma rising from her skin, her warm breath brushing against you. Let's inspect her. Wait, there's food. The meat on this plate, familiar and unsettling. Her pale skin and the wear beneath the eyes, the same marks you see on every face raised in Livber, lawless ports. That's why Mother never approved of her. To her, she was tarnished, destitute of noble blood. The same dress, roughly woven, its colors faded, She wore something like this the first time I saw her. After Cardia's silks, her simplicity felt real. My love, do you truly not recognize me? Let's go with the second option. You really are Lilith. Lilith takes her hand and lifts it to her face. Her cheeks feel cold and firm within your palm. Yes, my love, it really is me. Shall we eat now? Sit in the chair. Oh wow, that expression. I really put in work to make tonight perfect. Wait, can we inspect it? That look in her eyes, like something else is writhing behind them. It's her, but not. None of this feels alright. A candle? What else? The flame of the dying candle fights the burn with all its strength. Soon it will go out completely. Oh, that's not good. I really put in work to make tonight perfect. I wanted certain things to be flawless for our reunion. After you have let me to rot, it's been... She pauses for a moment, looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died. I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one, our souls, my love, we had to piece our souls together and bind them with that alchemy ritual. Wait, what kind of options do we have? Me to pay the price for your madness and... I'm not sure with which option to go with. Let's go with the first one. You expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith. I said no, because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Her hand holding the fork frees in midair for a second. As the silence stretches, Lilith's breathing deepens. Ha ha ha, my madness? I offered you love, only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't end it. But you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond never all. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual. When I spoke of piecing our souls together to crown our love. You saw my blood, heard my screams. You saw me vanish into the dark of the waters. She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, with something darker, and with something even cannot name, even I cannot name. Her skin ripples, as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real or just the candle's flickering light playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leaps back. Love means something different to you. You don't love me. You want to own me. It breaks my heart that you would believe it could be that simple, my love. You don't understand. I never wanted to own you. Never did. The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. Too little, too late. Your madness will break both of us, Lilith. What's that? It already has, my love, but not my madness. It's your cowardice. Cowardice? Cowardness. Shouldn't it be like that? Cowardness. Cowardice. Cowardness. Or I think I'm missing like one letter here, no? It's your cowardness. Cowardness. Or maybe not. Sorry. Go eat on Borf meat. Borf? A sacred animal in Cardia. known to live in herds. They have a long manes and specialized pincers used for communication, strongly driven by a sense of belonging. They bond only with certain humans. When threatened, they can secrete a toxic chemical. Secrete. Pork meat. I cooked it just the way you like it. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs. Gods, pork meat? Lilith, you have completely lost it. After the festival where we first met, and that first night when you told me you loved me, we saw a pork, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. You remember, don't you, my love? Afterwards, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You were mesmerized by that creature. You kept going on about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane shone, how proud it stood. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love? How should we go? That first night we met, we didn't eat anything, Lilith. No? She slams her hand on the table, leaning forward, her face contoured with rage. Her eyes, wide and unblinking, bore into you, burning with intensity. No, no, no. That's exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, how you would never be apart. Do you remember what else you said? I told you I would never leave you no matter what. That's what you said, wasn't it? It takes me a while to understand things sometimes. Like that night I ran away to you. You stroked my hair and laid me down against your shoulder, whispering that you loved me. But I get it now. Even then, you were already thinking about how you would leave me. Lilith doesn't take her eyes off you. Every motion she makes to cut the pork meat with her fork shakes her entire body. Her head tilts slightly, the candlelight slipping through her crimson hair. Silky strands swing gently back and forth. Your gaze shifts downward. You realize she's not slicing the meat on her plate, but pressing the blade into her own index finger with all her strength, blood mixing with the meat below. Let's try to stop her, maybe? Try to stop Lilith. Lilith, what are you doing? Your finger. But it's nothing. Love, my love. It's sweet of you to worry. Just a brief distraction. When you're with me, everything else melts away. My anxieties, fears, pains. This is the price of my love for you. She quickly wraps her finger with one of the parchments scattered on the floor. For a moment, she stares at the porcelain plate, and her blood mingled with the meat. Okay. Then, sparing a piece of meat with her fork, she brings it to her mouth. She closes her eyes, savoring its solemn intensity. Did you cut yourself deep? How could you be so careless, Lilith? No, maybe let's go with something sweeter. The second option, your finger. Are you sure you're alright? What did you say? Yes, I'm fine. It's just... Did I ever tell you how my mother died? She was addicted to doping, an alchemical substance that induces happiness but carries a high risk of addiction. Yeah, that's like a real one, but just is missing a few additional letters, huh? Well, yeah, we do know about what it's being talked about, I think. Some people claimed she was obsessed. I never wanted to believe it. Wait, doping. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Never mind me then. I was around 7 when she had her last crisis. She would run out of doping and thought she could drink the liquid pleasure from her own veins. When they found her, she had drowned in her own blood. Tragic. Yet, I used to find it funny. But now I understand why she did it. Why? Wait a second, you thought it was funny that your mother drowned in her own blood? Huh. She nods. Wow, that's creepy. The candle flickers. Rain lashes against the windows. You listen until the soft patter of every drop echoes in your ears. Lilith's breath mingles with yours. Slowly, she circles around you and slips into the darkness. The woman watches you, unblinking. She waits, impatient for you to eat. Oh no, I'm definitely not eating that. I can't put up with this madness any longer. Get up. Oh wow, she's attacking me. That knife she just used to cut the meat. Its hilt is made from broken pieces of giant sea crustaceans washed up Livber's shore. This isn't anger, it's something else. Her features, they're slipping like another form beneath her skin. The true horrors she's hiding is struggling to surface. Do you think you can defy fate? From the beginning, you were destined to be one. Neither you nor anyone else can stop this. Never, never, never. Head for the door. Standing up, your head spins. You steady yourself and move towards the door. Behind you, Lilith gasps. Just as your trembling hands reach the door, Lilith blocks your path. Eyes wide with madness, mouth agape. She clutches the knife she used to cut the meat. You instinctively tense up. Lilith, don't be ridiculous. Let's go with the second option. Let's try to calm her down. Listen to me. You don't have to do this. You can leave. Not before you have finished. You must first rip me from your heart. Can you do that? Or must I do it for you? Rip me from your heart? You know I can't do that. Not for you. Not for me. Or should we go with I wish I could have saved you from this pain, Lilith? Let's go with this. Rain pounding against the windows intensifies. Lightning briefly illuminates the paintings, fresh and glistening as if just painted. Your eyes drift towards the pork meat. It softly moves on the bloodied plate. I won't let you out of here. Not yet. Not until I have said all I need to say. Look, I'm only here because I want to understand you. Whatever you wrote about that letter, I came to talk. Ha ha. You're kidding, right? We have talked, my love. You already understand. Everything's out in the open now. No more secrets, no more shadows, no more masks. There's only acceptance. You're mine. You belong to me. And I will tear you out the part of you that refuses to accept it. I'll take the very essence from the inside of your heart. For you, my love, for us. On her maddened face, there's a terrifying grin, mingled with dread. Veins bulge on her forehead. The whites of her widened eyes are bloodshot. Her grip tightens on the knife until her knuckles whiten. She steps towards you. If this is truly what you want. Lilith's crazed eyes bulge as if ready to burst with their sockets. Beneath her aged green clothes, her chest heaves violently with each breath. Then suddenly, her skin splits apart like parched earth around an ever-blowing whirlwind on a distant island. Nation. Her cheeks, mouth, hair, your last shred of rational thought screams at you. Of course, run. Your feet recoil in archaic reflex, and you stumble over one of the books scattered on the floor, crashing down for a brief moment, Yellow pages spill out across the ground from the fallen book. You catch glimpses of your own drawings, a dining table, and a woman clutching a knife. But there's no time to focus. Struggling to your knees, you crawl deeper into the house. That's when you remember there's a passage leading from the basement to the cellar door outside. Yeah, let's go with that. The cellar. I must get to the cellar. There's nothing left to sleep but separate us, my love. From the darkness of the corridor, Lilith's voice emerges, scarcely taking shape in her throat. It carries the strangeness of an extra-Gaian creature that seems to have only just learned how to speak. You sprint and finally reach the cellar door. Gaian? A windswept world of 15. Oh, it's the same thing, yeah. Reach the door. Gripped by sudden terror, you seize the cellar's cold handle, expecting a hand to clutch your shoulder at any moment as footsteps grow louder down the corridor, but it never comes. As you push the door open, a wave of dampness and the nauseatic stench of things that should long have been dead hits you in the face. Stepping through the doorway, you slam it shut. As you bolt the door behind you, an abysmal silence and darkness wrap around you. Wait, so just close your eyes and accept Lilith? Okay. So, audi et intelligo, quer id faciem fortice requiris, nesco sed feri sentio et bitus sum. Was that Latin? Echoes deep within. Oh, so that's not over? Oh, okay. I didn't expect that. So, thank you for playing. We made this game 6 friends and 1 cat. No AI. Very nice. I do like that. Artistic, everything from the visuals to the music is handmade. Very nice. No AI. I definitely do like that. So, I did actually enjoy playing this so far. It's a demo version. It is a little bit short for now. Well, but it's a demo, as I just said. But I did enjoy it, actually. I'm not always into the visual novels. Not always, let's say, I'm getting hooked to them. But this time, it was definitely good one. I did get hooked to it. So I did wanted to see what will happen further on. So that's good. That's definitely good. So, yeah, I actually do not have anything negative to say about this. I don't know. I do know that your choices do impact the story. So I guess it ended like this just because I decided to go into the cellar, into the basement. So I wonder what would have happened if I went and tried to jump through the window, but well, I will not know that anymore. So yeah, but the game is definitely nice. I usually do the game ratings between thumbs up, thumbs down, or something in between. So this one is actually getting a thumbs up. It's well, as I said, decent game, and I will be looking forward for a full version. So thank you for watching, and then see you next time. Bye.